Hey guys, okay, so today I'll be making a video giving you 5 steps to making it through high school. I'm mainly focusing on high school because that's what I'm in now, but this can go for middle school, even elementary school if you're watching this. I don't know, maybe. But so I'm just gonna get started with those tips and let's go. Alright, so my first tip to making it through high school is, I know a lot of people say this all the time, but it's be yourself. I mean, like, through my first couple years of high school, I was like, okay, so I'm going to try to be really hip and, like, really cool so I can a lot of friends. But, I mean, that doesn't really help anything because then people are like, oh, she's so fake. Or, like, oh, I don't really want to be her friend because it doesn't seem like she actually likes me. Or and then through high school, you realize that a lot of people are trying to just put on a facade, and they're not actually happy throughout their years of high school, and that's like the worst thing ever, to not be happy during school. So it's like best to be yourself. You're there for 4 years, and if you stay in the same high school, you're there with the same people for 4 years. So it's better to be yourself and not try to hide certain things from them. My tip two is to try to do your best in school in general, because although, yeah, you want to hang out with a lot of your friends. I mean, of course, who doesn't want to hang out with the friends? But when you don't do good in high school, I mean, you'll be held back, or a lot of your other friends are doing really good, they have straight A's, and then you're just there with your straight D's, and it's just like it don't add up. And then, like, mentally you guys aren't on the same level, even if you are actually really smart. Like, your grades aren't really on the same level, so their parents don't want them to hang out with you. And then, I mean, I've never had this situation, but I had a situation with, like, a friend, and, like, they were not doing as well as they could have, and so, like, they ended up having to go in a different class. I mean, like, they stopped taking honors and they started taking regulars, and it's just, and you lose, like, and then anyway, you want to go, if you don't want to go to college, I mean, like, I guess it doesn't matter for you. Like, then why are you even, like, I don't know, like, why are you in high school? And, I mean, I guess you can do that as you want. But, if you do want to go to college, it's best to do your best, because when you start doing your best in, like, say, freshman year, you'll get used to doing really bomb diggity work in class, and then it just comes easy, and then just like, why, you guys didn't catch up. So it'll be, like, super easy for you, and then maybe you can do even better classes, and then if you're in honors, and then now you can take AP classes, and then so the schools, like colleges, will see that, and then they're like, oh, well, she's a really good hardworking student. And then my third thing is, get involved in your school. And I don't mean, like, be a part of the spirit squad or something like that. I mean, you don't have to be, like, cliche or anything, but I'm just saying, like, do sports, anything that, like, sports, do regular clubs. If you like writing, in my school they have a Louder Than Bomb club, and that's, like, a lot of people go to that because they like writing poems and everything like that. And it's when you get involved, you automatically make friends. Like, freshman year, you're always like, oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone's going to be my friend. Especially if you don't have freshman connection, which my school did. So I actually did get to meet pretty much everybody that I was going to hang out with during school years. And freshman connection, if you don't have it and you know what it is, it's just where it's all the freshmen for a week or a month, whatever school can afford and wants to do. Mine was for a week. So I went there for a week, and it felt like it was a lot longer than just a week itself, because you get to really meet people in a fast amount of time. When you with someone for, like, a super, like, you know it's going to end quickly, you get to know people more. I feel like, anyway. But I got to meet a ton of people, like, that I was going to hang out with for the rest of my school year, which I actually did hang out a lot. And then you get to make those best friends. But if you don't have freshman connection, I would strongly recommend you to get involved with clubs, like, what is it called? So if you like doing soccer, then join the soccer team. If you like doing, like, any other sport in general, you join that team. And then if you say there's the LGBT club in my school, so if you're really an advocate for that, then you can join that club. I mean, it's a lot of clubs in the school. You just have to really look up them. A lot of clubs you wouldn't even think to exist, like, let me see. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but there's a lot of weird clubs in my school, and I'm just like, why do they have that? It's kind of suspicious. But yeah, so they have, like, so that's my third tip. And then my fourth tip is, don't I don't want to say don't hang out with the wrong crowd, because well, that's basically what I mean. Don't hang out with the people that you know that aren't going to help you get through with your life. And I don't mean like, use people, but I mean, when someone's going to encourage you to do better in school, encourage you to do things in general, like encourage you to go for the job interview, or encourage you to pursue your dreams. I mean, don't hang out with people who are just like, I give a crap's butt about you. Hang out with people who actually enjoy your company. Because at first I started hanging out with people that I thought were cool, but they didn't think I was cool. So I was just like, I'm just sitting there like, oh, you guys are so cool, and then just like, why are you here? But I mean, they didn't really actually say that. They didn't really care if I was there or not. But I'm just saying, you want to hang out with people that it's like a mutual understanding that you guys are friends. It's not like, oh, I think we're friends, but they don't think we're friends. It's just kind of weird. I'm fixing my shoulder pads, just to let you guys know that. But yeah, so it's that's my fourth thing, is hang out with people that are going to help you in general throughout your high school years. I mean, in my school, like, I hang out with a couple of people that at lunchtime I mean, it sounds like cheating, but it actually is. But like, we swap homeworks or something, like help each other with homework, or I can't solve that problem, so my friend will help me. I know she will. I know for a matter of fact she will. You don't have to like worry about like, man, I have to wait until I go to tutor class or go home and try to figure out on my own. Because I know a lot of people don't want to go to teachers because it's just weird. Personally, I feel like it's weird to just like go up to the teacher and like, oh, could you help me? Because most of the time they actually, especially at the end of the day, they don't feel like doing any more work at all. So neither of you feel like doing work, and so it's just like, but I still need help. So I don't know. It's better to ask a friend or something like that you know can help you in general. It's always know to have that person that, like, if I call for help, they'll be there, like the Batman sign or something like that. And my final and fifth last tip is just to have fun in school. I mean, like, yeah, at school you're supposed to do a lot of work, and well, I know my other tips were like, find a friend that can help you with your classwork, whatever. But I mean, it's still school. I mean, you're still there for 4 years. I mean, 4 years is a lot of time, and so you want to have the most fun you can. So when you go, like, when you graduate, and then you look back and you're like, that was the bomb diggity time I had there. But it's something like that. You want to have like a lot of fun because you are still a teenager, and then after you graduate high school, you're going to have one more year out of your teens, and like, so you're not a teenager anymore. You'll be like 20. I mean, so you want to do the most. I understand, like, you can like say, I'm gonna have all my fun in college, because you do things in college, you can have fun, move out of your parents' house. But some people actually aren't gonna move from their parents' house because they don't, they can't afford to, or whatever like that. So I mean, just have, it's mostly fun, because when you're a teenager, people don't really care if like you're acting foolish or something like that. Like, you're having just genuine fun because they expect it. Like, every a person that I met who didn't have a lot of fun in high school, who just like focused on schoolwork, they were like, yeah, I got into a nice decent college, but I didn't actually have any fun. And you could still, and they didn't realize until like afterwards that they can do both. I mean, you can have fun and still focus on your grades. It's not like impossible. Like, I'm doing it now, kind of, anyway. I'm just starting to have fun, and it's like nearly the end, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, so I mean, just have fun in general. It's like the best thing. It's high school, so I mean, I don't know, it's just like, and then go to prom. It's just over afterwards. So, and then yeah, back to college. Go to college, you can have fun there, but it's pretty much the end of being a silly teenager. So just be a silly teenager, just saying. And I'm not saying, like, I mean, if you're a freshman, it's good for you to know these things now, because you won't be like, when you get to your junior or senior year, and you're just like, well, didn't realize I was supposed to have fun. So like, right now, which I'm kind of going through now, so I just want to help you guys. I'm pretty sure this is the end of this video. So if you enjoyed my tips, or you even have some tips of your own, comment down below and let me know your tips, because it's still good to have tips, trading tips through the YouTube community. And then don't forget to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my vlog channel, and that's it. So I'll see you guys next Thursday with a new video. I hope you have a bombastic night and day, whatever time you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
I would strongly, I forget what the word is, but I would strongly